let's just imagine now that in this entire list we decided we wanted to buy all of them, because what I want to do is kind of get a sense of how to use the risk management tools down here, okay, in the buy list. I'm going to set our number of cryptos that we want to buy to 3, and this is going to give us a pretty big risk per trade of 1.6, and I'm doing this for a specific reason, to show you how you can then change these values later within the buys list down here to be able to manage your risk properly, your total risk properly. Here we're saying we're only actually allowed to buy 3 cryptos, because if we buy more than 3, we'll be over our total risk of 5%. So we're actually only allowed to buy 3. But what I'm going to do is pretend, let's put 4 into the buy list. Okay, we're going to buy these 4. Let's make it 5. Let's get Doge in there. We'll have Doge, right? So now, this is telling us the total added risk, and what the dollar value is, what we're going to lose in one go if it all crashes. And we can think, oh, this is a bit uncomfortable actually. This is way too much to lose in one go potentially. So let's say that we wanted to buy all these coins because we kind of thought they were all good, and we didn't want to have to drop any, just to be able to get the percentage that we're risking our account down. So what we can do is we've got this button here, spread to risk. We're going to click that, and what it's going to do is it's going to take all of these and divide the total risk that we want, which is just 5%, by the amount of cryptos, right? So that's going to give us this percentage risk now that we need to risk on each one of our balance to be able to make sure that we're risking the right amount. So the total risk now we're going to lose in one go if the market crashes is $500. Depends on your situation, but we could, in ours, we're going to pretend that, that's fine, 500, okay, we can handle that risk, that's not a big deal. So let's imagine now that we've moved a stop loss up on some of these and they were at break even, let's say. So that would mean that our total risk in the market would be less because some would be at break even. So if we wanted to then add some more entries, we want to make sure that we're doing that at the same risk here as the previous ones that were bought. So when we do the spread risk, it updates everything. It updates up here and it updates it down here to make sure we're adding on the same risk. So now basically we're ready to buy. We're ready to make some entries. The app has worked out for us. We've said the amount that we want to buy, the number we want to buy. We said kind of generally what we want our risk to be, and we can kind of see the amount here that we'd be risking dollars. We've kind of said what our entry and stop price are going to be, and then the app's kind of worked out for us. Okay, well, you need to be buying this much of the cryptocurrency. You need to be buying, it needs to equate to this much in USD. And if we do that, we'll make sure that we're only risking 0.625% of our account, which is what we want, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is actually add some entries, and I'm going to do this on Matic because this is the only one at the moment that I don't have any amount on and I don't have any orders. So it seems like a good idea. I'm going to move my stop up to here. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so we can see. I'm going to say I want the entry price above this swing high, and I want the stop to be here because when this breaks up here, this is going to be a new swing low. It's a good place to have a stop, okay? And we can kind of see here, we've got this divergence where this hasn't fallen as far as this kind of downtrend should be coming down. Okay, so once we've done that, that's it. We just need to select which of the stable coins we want to buy out of. I'm going to be using USD, and we're just going to click buy. How this buys depends on how you set your entry price and your limit prices. Okay, if the entry price is above the current price, then it's going to set us a buy order. So at the moment, the current exchange price, which is 1.54, is actually below the entry price. So this is saying, this will set a buy stop order at the entry price. Is that okay? And that's exactly what we want, because as much as possible, we want to be doing buy stop orders because it allows us to leave the order in place and come back later, and the exchange will automatically fit it for us. So we're just going to click confirm, and it's going to confirm that with the exchange. Okay, so if we go into here, we can see, and we open this open exchange buy orders section, we can see that this is where all our buy orders are, and the ones we just made will be in here. Okay, so then we can go through and we can potentially cancel them. And this is just a quick way to be able to see orders you've made and what's kind of going on in the market, what you've got in the market. And above here, we've got one which is for showing the trades and the sell orders, right? So this is, the idea of this is that you're kind of moving through and being able to deal with each particular problem one at a time, and this is the cryptos that you actually own, that you have, and also the sell orders on them. So you can kind of check and make sure, and it'll give you warnings if you don't have sell orders and things like that. I think we actually have a warning here. Yeah, so here it's saying, we've got balances with no stop orders, and that's just because we've got a little bit of a balance down here. And okay, that's it. So thanks very much, and yeah, we'll look forward to some more videos.